Let's talk about the most basic part of gambling, money management. There are some clear-cut no-nos and some very easy formulas that you do want to follow. There's really only two ways to bet insofar as money management. The Kelly theory is based on a percentage of the bankroll. You bet anywhere, usually from 2 to 4%, depending on how highly you rate the games. There are some gamblers who believe you bet the same amount every single solitary game, and that is usually 3% of your bankroll. Now, straight betting is the same amounts regardless of recent form. For example, with Joe Duffy's picks, a wise guy play is your maximum bet. A major play is 75% of a wise guy play. So, for example, if you're a $1,000 bettor, a wise guy play would be $1,000. A major play would be $750. A very common question: should I bet more when Joe Duffy is hot? Should I bet less when Joe Duffy's cold? Absolutely not. Under no circumstances. Look, you don't know when these streaks are going to begin and end. If I knew when my cold streaks were going to begin, I would stop betting for, 5 days, and I'd come out of it when they would end. So no, there is no reason whatsoever to change your bets based on whether you are hot or if you're smart enough to get Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com when I'm hot and then even, lay back a little bit when I'm cold. No, absolutely not. Stay the course. Now, I've heard money management systems as opposed to the betting systems that I had, but where these chase systems, they're all BS. The most basic is martingale, which essentially says every time you lose, you double your bets. So the theory there is, look, you could bet 5 times, and if you miss the first 4 and hit on the 5th, you're still ahead. But conversely, you're going to go in some longer losing streaks. By the time you start losing 6 in a row and 7 in a row, ouch, you are truly chasing that money. I heard one about a Major League Series. When I first got started in the business, this one guy, he was even a professional handicapper for a while, and he fell in love with this system. I don't even know where he heard it, but I think the basics of it were, you look at a Major League Baseball series, and if it's a 3-game series, and you look at the pitching matchups, and if you can say that one team is likely to be a favorite in every single game, you then bet against the favorite from being swept in a series. And then you would use martingale. You would double it up. So it's, again, based on that assumption, there would be no extended losing streak. And what's going to happen, though, if you lose 5 straight betting this theory, but betting martingale only in those certain circumstances, you're going to be down 25 units in no time. And it's just going to get uglier and uglier and uglier. And again, I talked about that series sweep system. Look, if you lose 3, you're essentially going to be down at least 8 units because, again, as I said, that theory that he was telling me was that you had to bet the favorite each game because you're betting against the favorite getting swept, so you would lose 1, plus 2, plus 4, plus the juice, so you're at least down 8 units based on that crazy chase system. I've heard plenty of chase systems. None of them work. In fact, literally every chase system is based on the false belief that you'll never go in an extended losing streak, and that is absolutely BS. I don't know, maybe there are some chase systems that aren't based on that theory, but most that I've heard are based on, this false assumption that you will never lose 6 straight, 7 straight, 8 straight, or that you have some unlimited bankroll and that you can withstand losing, 8 straight, because a lot of them are progressive betting systems where you're going to bet more each loss, so you're going to be down a lot more than just 1 unit plus 2 you would be down a lot more than 8 units. So they're all bullcrap. In other words, don't pay attention to any of them. If you want the winning picks and using those logical betting systems, either the Kelly or the straight betting, nothing else, you can get free picks at joeduffy.net, plus articles, plus some videos like this and more, and of course all the winning premium picks at offshoreinsiders.com.